losing his life.
Hello everyone and welcome to Craftworks Season 3 Episode 2. My name is Misty and I pressed the wrong button. So you can look at the progress that's been made here. We've got Joy starting on whatever this is, and we have a gumball machine that Emmy's built, and we have Ted's bus that I believe is Mikey Mac's hot air balloon. There's so much going on. It's been a while. Or a balloon of some sort. I don't know. I believe it's Mikey's. Is there a name somewhere? Me and Holes. It's past episode 1 now. I'm not quite sure who that is. That's literally appeared overnight for me. I went to sleep and that was not there. I have woken up and it is there. The tents, this is Sarno's and a few others. There's a lot of sheep and cows here. That is Whiff's, I believe. And it's a clock tower. Very interesting. We love a clock tower. Blaze with the big mushrooms and the stump. Lane. Still not quite sure who this is. Millie over there. We got a bunch of shops. We've got Shash and Kogi here. And over the hill is Melissa. And that's pretty much what everyone's been up to. I mean, it's been a while. I haven't been as active as I wished. But we are going to start working on the theatre a little bit more today. And yes, anyway, so I haven't received. Oh, I've received a stick. This is new. The poisonous potato is not new, but the stick is new. Great. I just end up with random stuff in my mailbox. But what I am going to do is going to do a very basic mark out of the rest of the back of the theatre. Because I believe the stage I kind of want it to start about here, and then it's going to go back quite a bit. And this is going to be the starter base. I'm going to have a backstage area, and that's essentially where I'm going to live, because that's what I do in real life. I work backstage. And we're going to have some seating out here, and we're going to have a little scene with some armor stands on stage featuring Joy, myself, Ted, and Emmy, and maybe a giant hole, but I won't be building a hole. Just to reference the whole crew, I am still Lord of the Hole / Lord of the server. The first thing we are going to do is correct my own building, and we are going to extend this out to its point over here. Make the entrance ever so slightly wider, which will help to create the half semicircle that's going to go over this, with the diamond block right in the middle. And then at this layer here is going to be a actually, hold on, this is meant to be from the outside of this. From this layer here is going to be a larger semicircle, and I don't know what I'm going to do about that. But we're going to get building. I have plenty of birch logs on me already, but I'm obviously going to need more to fix this. But this is why we plan things out ahead of time, and if I'm going to keep falling in holes, I'm going to start filling in holes. So, without further ado, I am going to hit time-lapse mode and get building, or get rebuilding, the first part of the theatre. So, here we go. Right, so, as you saw from the time lapse, I completed the front wall. Look at it! And for those of you who managed to catch my stream that I did, which was my first ever stream, I'm very proud of it by the way, you would know about the progress made on the exterior of the theatre. It's big, and I was not kidding. Literally 5 minutes ago, I was looking at it like this, and I was like, wouldn't it be better if it went like out in like a massive giant box? And I was like, no, that's too big. That's too big. It will still go back, I think, a little. Like the stage is gonna start here, I think. So it will still go back a little bit more, and there might be a little bit of a third layer out. But yes, I've left these unstripped because I am still thinking about the roof. But the reason why it is so big already is because I do, and not with Cobble Deep Slate, want the ability to have, it won't be Cobble Deep Slate, but want the ability to have like a second wall on the inside that's different to the outside, that's of a darker color without shrinking the space too much. I'm not quite sure what that darker color will be. Um, yes, also with the height of it, now that I've put in the second semicircle, which I will show you right there. Second semicircle, first semicircle, second semicircle. Now that the height's in there, there might even be a chance to put in a second level with some extra stairs that come like up here. Which is great. I don't know why I put this all away. Also on stream, I believe it was on stream, I started mining a bunch of cherry logs, and I now have a shop at spawn. With that, I also went over to the shopping district to mark out where one of my shops is gonna go, just one of the many shops, and all of that, and I can't keep pressing the wrong button. Look at the front. This place looks great. I can't wait to have the rest of the copper. On stream, I also I also named the theater the Lulu Theatre. Thank you for all coming to this joyous occasion here at the CraftWorks Little Theatre. Um, I thank you so much for a wonderful first stream, and it's been great. And I would like to name the theater officially today. Um, and this is in honor of my lovely cat that recently passed away, and it's going to be called the Lulu Theatre, in tribute to my cat
Woo!
Lulu.
Woo!
As
Woo!
yes, and yes, and there's plenty of like materials still chilling around. So much birch wood, thanks to Joy, and a bunch of other things, but there's stuff that I still need to sort out, and that is, what is this floor gonna be? And I'm tempted to do something out of the deep slate, but the reason I have the deep slate is because Misty's magical enchanting emporium is going to be built for the community enchanting table, and that requires deep slate and cherry wood, so that's exciting. It's not this episode though, but I will be building it soon, and there's a very high chance because I was looking, I was like, where can it be put? And I was like, I could put it over here. It's a big build, and I don't want to block Lane's build, and I don't want it to be taking up all this area when there's a staircase down here for this. So, my temptation is to leave this area for whatever the portal plans are and put it over here in this area next to my base, kind of tucked out the way. For some reason, all the trees have been removed from here, and I don't know if that's because somebody's got a plan or if somebody just was mining down birch trees, but um I was trying to keep as much of the forestry around my base as possible, so I will be replanting birch trees to cover back up, but yeah, very likely just here next to this lovely thing. And I still can't remember whose base this is. It was on stream. I don't know. Will there be a VOD of that stream? Don't ask me. I don't know. Haven't figured that one out yet. There's a chance there's probably a higher no. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna go mine for some more copper so I can try and finish this outline, and I'm gonna need a lot more copper to help outline the building and also figure out what I would like as the floor inside of the theater. So that is what I am going to do right now. Right, so I just did another stream where I built this mud machine. And to answer the question, the mud machine is wrong button again. As what is going to be our walls, our inner walls for here and here, like it's currently demonstrated as, and also for the main portion of the extra large section. Unfortunately, there's nobody online, so I'm gonna have to go sleep that real quick. So the main stage is going to be made out. The interior walls are all going to be mud for the main stage, and half of the exterior walls along that line there will continue to be the stripped birch. The other half from that line up will be mud. So we need a lot of mud. And of course, when I marked out the area for the stage and how big it's gonna be, all of the trees just happen to be like right in that slot. So we're gonna clear out a bunch of these trees and um yeah. I was looking at this build and I was like looking at the size and I was like, oh, by the time it's finished, it's gonna be roughly the same size as Blaze's starter. Which, yeah, is huge. Still missing copper. I did a lot of copper mining off screen, and while I was talking to other people, I just would get copper, tons of it. Take a look. Whoa, look at how much copper there is. But you're also probably wondering about the diamond blocks in my inventory. I have started selling tickets to the Halloween event. That's right, to attend this event, they must have a ticket. And I'm selling VIP tickets for 2 diamond blocks and then regular tickets for 2 diamonds. And my amazing people, Melissa and Whiffs, have bought VIP tickets. Not only did they pay with 2 diamond blocks, they actually paid with 3 diamond blocks each, which gives them a +1 in the entire VIP experience, which is very exciting. Nobody's bought any regular tickets yet, but I honestly haven't officially put them on sale. It's extra diamond that may or may not to be do with the lawsuit that's on its way. But, yes. Now, the only question I haven't answered in this episode is what is the floor going to be made out of? And I do actually have the answer. I have fully designed the interior. And the floor I landed on is this lovely wood. And to get this wood, I actually have to mine down a spruce tree. Okay, I don't think Emmy's gonna mind if I just remove a spruce tree. Sorry, Emmy. So, on Craftworks, we have a special mod for a new type of wood, and this is made by Cube. And it introduces this lovely new wood, and I am obsessed with it. And I was told it's spruce. Have I been falsely accused? Have I been wrongly accused? Uh-oh. I was told it was spruce. Is it not spruce? I have to finish mining this tree down and plant another one. It's okay. I was told that it was spruce wood. You put in the crafting table to make the new wood. The new wood's called grey wood, which you can see on top of there, and is also what's made Emmy's front door. I don't actually know how to craft it, and I think I need a crafting table, but we're gonna have to find out. And that's going to take me a second to do. Look, Emmy, don't mind me. I replanted it. Better yet, I'll grow it. Thank you. Right, let's head to a crafting table and see if we can craft it. Because it's this wood we're looking for. It's called grey wood. It's a really nice color. Grey log. There he is. So you actually need a full crafting table of it to create grey log. And when you put the grey log into the crafting... From grey log, you can craft all the variants of grey wood, and grey planks, grey stairs, etc. I'm looking in particular for the grey planks. Do you see the vision? This obviously would not be where the floor is. I have to dig out another layer for the floor. But this is the wood. The grey wood. So that is all the materials. Now, I have ran out of time. I do want to release this episode. I'm already way further behind. But I will immediately be working on episode 3, which will be finishing the exterior of the theatre. Whether I do half of that video on a live stream at the end of this week or not, I don't know. But I keep pressing the wrong buttons. But yeah, I have the mud machine to help make the mud for the walls and all the walls. And I have the deep slate that's going to help with the accents on the outside of some of this. I have a bunch of copper, which will help me finish off all the copper accents that are going in, and a bunch of grey wood, which will be going in as the floor, and a lot more than the floor. Trust me, grey wood is a prime feature. And yes, I believe that is it. I understand that this video is short, but lots of the progress got made on stream, and I didn't press the record on the flashback button to do that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching Craftworks Season 3, Episode 2. I'll be honest with you, if I have time and the episode runs short, there might be some lore after this. But, yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye! Where is Misty? He's been missing for a long time now. Well, you see, he got promoted. Promoted? How? This is his HQ. You don't just get a promotion. And he got a budget boost. A budget boost? You gave him a budget boost? I've had enough of this. Where is he? What have you done with him? I don't really want to talk about that. He's in a new place called Craftworks. So I guess that's it. He's in a place called Craftworks. Well, I see what I have to do. Thank you.